Maybe you're with someone or you've been with someone who you feel criticized by, and you shrink yourself to fit in with that person. One of the hardest things about being in relationship is staying in connection with yourself at the same time as being in connection with the other person. I recently worked with a woman who felt like this. She came into therapy with a husband who sounded pretty critical, but she was wondering what she was doing wrong. In therapy, we slowed this right down and had a look at her reactions and where they came from. She discovered, both physiologically and emotionally, that she had learnt to see danger in conflict. So she'd learned to keep herself quiet. She wasn't being weak. She was protecting herself. But that protection now was keeping her stuck in being too quiet about what she needed and who she was. By paying attention to her body, her feelings, her energy, what she really needed, who she really was, and what she really felt, she started to connect more deeply. Soon, she was being more confident and speaking out about what she really needed. First, she started with things that felt important. Then she just brought this into her daily life with everything. And then something interesting happened. She wasn't trying to change her partner. She was taking responsibility for the part that she could change. And she was changing. But her partner started to soften too. Because when you step out of this structure, you're stepping completely out of the system that has been working that way for so long. So things have to shift. Maybe you can relate to this. Maybe you've felt rejected, abandoned, neglected, overwhelmed, or overpowered in your relationship. Maybe you've always felt like you're the one who does the emotional work or does the caring in the relationship. Or maybe you're single and you've always had this painful pattern and you're terrified of repeating that again. This is where the healing starts, though. Luckily, there is a way through this. Things can shift. You just need to learn to be able to stay steady in yourself, in who you are. This is where real connection starts. This is the heart of relationship therapy. Learning to understand how your old survival techniques have come into the present, into your relationships, and learning how to connect with your partner or your friends or any other relationship without losing yourself. If this speaks to you, you might already be ready for your next chapter in relationship. Watch my videos, check out my pages on my website to do with relationship. And thank you so much for subscribing. It means a lot.